Hello and welcome back to another episode of
Tube Talk!
Tube Talk.
Tube Talk!
How are we feeling today, Albert?
We are fabulous.
We're fabulous because has a halo won the 1,000 guineas.
Group 1 1,000 guineas. Absolutely fabulous. We knew she was going well. We knew she'd be a chance. We were slightly concerned about the draw and whether she'd get a mile. Both those things we weren't concerned at all. And we knew she'd run well. We didn't realise she would just destroy them like she did. It was a very, very special race and special moment. Great training feat from Stephen McKee off 2 runs to get her there in peak form. And the world is now her oyster. She's travelled back home. She's eaten and drunk since the race. The world's her oyster. We'll probably run in the 8 Carat Classic on Boxing Day, then the $1 Million Mile, and then we'll look at 1 or 2 oaks in New Zealand and Sydney. We'll just work out her plan, but just a wonderful, wonderful day.
Fantastic.
And also because it was your birthday, Sophie.
It was. We also had Matt Toom who ran first at Ruakaka.
Second start, first run was excellent. For 5th, he's not a natural 1,200 metre horse. He's looking for more, so he put him forward on the pace, kept the pressure on. He bid off the $2 favourite and won. He won nicely, narrowly but nicely. He will go to the Group 3 Bone Crusher Stakes. He looks like a very good miler, could well get further and has been entered for the Derby.
Awesome. And we'd like to quickly mention that there is a Rip Van Winkle filly who has still got shares left in her.
Yeah, we've just launched her and there is a 40% left in her. She's by Rip Van Winkle out of Island Time, the Alakbar mare. And very special to us because she's a half sister to North and South who won 10 races for us and was a stakes winner. And there's been a big pedigree update for her. Sal Samore, who is out of a half sister to Island Time, has just been placed twice as a 3-year-old in Melbourne over the Carnival in the Group 2 Bill Stud Stakes and then in the Moonee Valley Vars, and he looks like a really good Derby horse for the autumn. So it's a family on the move. She's aren't expensive for a quality filly. They're 5,900 plus just for a 10% share, and she's high quality and has been popular. Would love to have people involved if they're interested. Give me or the Waimea Wonder, Matthew Orner, a call.
Fantastic. And we'll hop into this week. There are 5 horses to talk about. We will start on Friday. Papakura, race 4, we have got Rock
Papakura? Pukikora.
Pukikora?
Papakura's in South Auckland.
I apologise, I have Papakura written down here.
That's alright.
Rock Island Line, race 4.
So yeah, Friday evening, the twilight meeting there. We were going to turn him out after his last start, or go a mile. He came through it well, and Lisa worked him in blinkers on Saturday morning. It really sharpened him up. So we decided we'd go 1,400 metres again in a 3-year-old race today, and then probably turn him out. He probably wants a track that's just got a little bit of give in it, and it's probably going to be good. But the blinkers on should help, and really interested to see how it goes. I think he'll be very competitive. There looks a couple of pretty smart horses in the race, but I think it'll be very competitive. Can certainly run in the first 3.
Mm-hmm. And on Saturday at Awapuni, race 2, we've got Rip into Gear.
Rip into Gear, stakes place this time last year. Her first 2 runs this time in have been very good with the 3rd and the 2nd. She's got a good barrier draw. She's ready to win. The 15 metres suit. She's bounced out of her last race. I expect her to be, she will be hard to beat. She will be hard to beat in that race. She's a very good chance.
And also on Saturday at Awapuni, we've got Seize the Moment, who's running in race 5.
Yes, at Rangitikei, open 1,500 metres. His form looks pretty average with a couple of his last 2 starts, but don't worry about that. He's starting to peak. He's up to 1,500 metres, which suits him. He likes Awapuni. It's a leader's biased track. He likes to sit outside the leader and tough them out, and we expect him to be right in the finish. He does have 60 kilos to carry, but his work on Tuesday was excellent, and he should run a very strong race.
Awesome. And on Sunday at Cambridge, race 4, we have got Top Actress running.
Top Actress was very good, 5th first up, over 1,200 metres, which was too short for her. She got a momentum up at the top of the straight, but just got a gap denied, lost it, had to pick herself up again. If she hadn't been denied that, she would have been in the first 3. could have possibly won the race. She stepped up to 1400 metres. She's been cranky this week. She's been biting people. She's been grumpy. That's a very good sign. Her work's been very good. She's improved for it up to 1400 metres. Suits, barrier 2 suits. Sam Spratt, who's riding career best form, gets on. It is a very strong form race. There is a lot of form in the race, and I think it'll be a very good race to follow. But I certainly think she'll settle handy enough and she'll be very competitive and there's a top 3 chance.
Mm-hmm. And we also would like to mention that Raposa Repeater is likely to be scratched.
Yeah, poor bugger. He's drawn barrier 14 or 15. He keeps drawing wide, and we just don't want to do that to him again. He's been 3 wide his last few runs. He's 3 wide when he ran second his last start. So he will almost certainly be scratched. And from barrier 14, we'll wait for a good draw for him. Hopefully that'll be at Rotorua next Wednesday, where he's been nominated for a 3-year-old 1215 metre race.
Yes. And finally, it is time for this segment of the show. Bet of the week. Drumroll please, Albert. The Ripper, who is running at Rangatiki, race 8.
Yeah, so the last meeting at Rangatiki on the 16th of November was a leaders biased race. Only 2 horses made ground all day. Thorn Pass came from last to run second, which is an enormous effort, and the Ripper came from 12th to run 4th and storm home. So he is in again on Saturday, and on the basis of that, he's a better draw this week, and on the basis of that run, he will be awfully hard to beat, I think. I haven't checked the odds, but if he was $5, I would be very, very happy to take that. And with any luck in the running, I think he'll be winning on Saturday. The Ripper.
The Ripper. Awesome. Thank you very much, Albert.
Thank you, Sophie. Have a great weekend, and we will be back talking to people next week.
We will. See you
Bye.
then.